Okay, so let's re-illustrate what's happening. Make sure we're... Oh, anyways, we had some news today, but none of it really did anything. Um, and now, I guess what we'll do first is trade review, and then market review, and then any thoughts or concerns. I think that's how it has to... That's how it should work. Um, okay, let's do a trade review. I just want to make sure. I think I forgot the key. Okay, I didn't forget it. Our trade happened at 9:38, and I bought here, which on this swing it's still pretty decent entry. Only critique is I did buy on an upload candle. I had my stop 539 at 486, so it was about a 50-50. I did a 1-to-1 R, and then 96.75, I guess it went up a little. Put it right there. My take profit, and so let me talk you through my real time. So I buy here, I put 50 points, and you see 50 points. This was a 39-point candle. It doesn't look big, but it was a 39-point candle. So 50 points is 2 candles away. We come down. This is the new week opening gap, or new 930 fair value gap. And we come down, order block here. One more time, retest. And then we just shoot up, and bang, I'm out. I have one contract. Keep it nice and simple. And until we work our way up to more contracts, this is how it's gonna look like. And honestly, I don't need to overcomplicate myself. But if I had to, so honestly, I'm gonna switch back over to here. Uh, that's why, because, anyways, let me just, I guess we'll just hop into the market review and we'll incorporate that into my trade, because they're always gonna connect. We'll start from top down. Weekly, it's still a down week, and we came perfectly as we saw from last night, into this area, bounced beautifully. I bought, I think, 460 around here. Then we have yesterday's new day opening app. We come, boom, 50% over there. Leave this one open. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's exactly what you want to see. Then by 7, we come back to the middle of this, which I told you was important. And we come back 9:30, touch the top of it, and boom, head higher. And now we're still kind of in gray waters. And then what happened is, boom, we explode higher, 50% here, and then come higher, relative equal highs here. We do have a daily SMT that I did not notice. Or not. I guess it's not daily. It's a 4-hour SMT. We also have this fair value gap right here. But again, I have a lot of stuff on the charts, so. What is that? Oh, I guess I had that. We have a fair value gap there with, you could say, relative equal lows. That's the 50%. And I'm okay with it dipping in here again. Honestly, I'm okay with that. As long as it comes back, but it reclaims. As long as NQ is above the 50% of the new week opening gap, I like it. But ES came, took out the highs, came to 50%. I'm going to take this out. And then we drop down. We dropped down big time. Came back into yesterday's new week. Tuesday, Monday, yeah. Well, not really relevant anymore. So on the 15-minute, yeah, we dropped down into those levels we outlined. Okay, did that. Now let's go to a 1 minute, because the 1 minute can still provide a lot. Okay, so 9:30 opens. We're in the 4-hour. We're in here. We open lower, relative equal lows with a 1 minute fair value gap there. Beautiful. Comes there. And we're touching the top here. And comes lower, even though it doesn't look like a lot. These were huge candles. Look, from 576 to 488, almost 100 points right there. I mean, these are 43-point candles right here. Comes down, comes up. A lot of liquidity here. Boom. I like the idea of it going higher, so I buy here. Comes down against me, comes to the bottom here. Boom. Just shoots. Now, let's assess this, because it went a lot more. You know, it's 7. It went to almost 900. And we were in at 536. So think about that for the future when you have runners. Just think about that. Okay. Shoots up. What's important is this 50%. Shoots up. Boom. Come back to 50%. Immediately comes back. Takes it out again. Little SMT. Takes it out again. Chop. Come back to 50% of here. Fair value gap. Same thing. ES. And when it's like this, it's, just think about this. Like, the 15-minute is going to be a lot more cleaner. So look what happens. Boom. We come back into 50% here to the bottom of here. You know, we use our levels. Then boom, we shoot up. Just a nice 15-minute pullback. to the middle, and then boom. Then look at the bodies, respecting the bodies, still respecting the bodies. Come out, and then boom, go again. To where? I mean, if on the 4 hour, you know, if you're really, you could have, you know, the wicks here, the top of here, so 720 is what we're looking at. You have this fair value gap right here. You have this one right here. So, okay, it comes back here. Then you see, okay, it goes above it. Now what we have is this high and this right here. This high right here. Comes back, retraces in one more time. While ES doesn't. Tipping of the hand. Then boom. ES takes it out here. Then we go some more here. So now we have an SMT. Another SMT. Kind of tipping of the hand right there. Boom, retraces back into 50% of this range. 50% of this range in here. Daily. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's a lot more to it. Let me just get this going. But it's simple at the same time. There's a lot more to it, but it's simple. So you just got to think about it from a macro perspective. And that's why, though I don't agree with Adam Mancini, I think his ideas are good. Like, you know, you're buying here, the market's going to go up. So just leave some runners. The entry is really not that important, but the market's so volatile, you're going to have a wider stop. I mean, you know, it looks good. Oh yeah, also consolidation. Look where this comes. Which I really like. You could use this to this high. Let's just do a fat line, or we could do. So this is a consolidation range that it was in. Then it comes below, comes back higher, comes back to 50% of this range and the consolidation. Look, right below the 50%. If you want to use the bodies, same thing. That is one of my favorite buys because it's so underrated. It's so underrated. And then that coupled with this fair value gap on the 1 minute, this right here, then boom, instant reaction to there, comes back one more time, touches that, and then just blasts off. So what I need to get good at, so then the instant reaction, okay, blasts off. Okay, this is what happens. There's a few things going to happen. You could take your final position off 25 points, 50 points, wherever. And then you're done, you walk away and you're content. You took your chunk of the meat out and you're done. Or you take, say you have 5. Okay, I'm going to take 2 off at 50. Then 1 off here. Then 1 off here. And maybe 1 here. And then that didn't get hit and you get stopped out. Boom. That's an incredible day. So in regards to tomorrow, what I will highlight though is this Bissy. Also, wow, I did not see that. Bissy plus dailies. Important. It's getting to be a little crowded, but it's okay. I can still manage. As far as tomorrow goes, weekly and monthly, I'm really not trying to call the next time that it does this or this, but god damn, you know. But honestly, I have a target of 7,500 for ES. So until then, I want to say this week to close red, but not below the 50% of here. So it is a bit much to ask. Or to not close 50%. 596,443. But for all I care, it could go up to all time highs tomorrow. But in terms of a bull market, this is healthy. This is good. I think a lot of people are getting scared because they're like, no way. I really need to. You know what I want to learn is I want to learn the history of the markets. This is really what I want to learn. I want to learn because right now it seems like everything's the end of the world. It seems like everything's crashing. It seems like all these stocks are at their all-time highs, but they shouldn't be. It seems like the debt's just raising. All the statistics you look at, government shutdown, you have these loans, you have interest rates, you have bonds. Also need to learn those too. And it's just like, oh yeah, it's a perfect storm. But I have a lingering suspicion that it's always been like this to an extent. So I do want to go and look back because, like, let's just analyze. Let's just analyze back to a time when I wasn't even alive. Or let's do ES because it's been along since electronics since 97. I mean, look at this. 10% in a week. Look at this. 5%, 11%, 7%. Look at this. 1,500 to 6,000. I mean, and it halved here too, I think. It didn't even half. And we're complaining about that. Look at that. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Why can't we just enjoy this bull run? Look at that. Boom. That was big. Even this, though, look. 997, 1350 goes back after literally almost a year of climbing. It's just like, F you, I'm going to go back to price that it was here. And look at the percentages. They're high. 3, 6, 5, 5, So it's always been like this. It's always been like this. There's no reason. And if we are topping, it's gonna be quite the process. It's gonna be quite the process. And I find it beneficial. Okay. I'm not gonna try and predict where the wick is gonna close right now because quite frankly, I don't want to. But if we were bullish, it could close green, then we come back into the wick, or we could just completely forget about the wick and just keep going. It could meander around here tomorrow, maybe go in here, pull back, come in here, Friday, then Monday we rip. I don't care. So this is the part where it's like, yeah, I'm predicting where it's going to go, but I'm also at the point where I can't predict every move. So for some of them, I'm waiting for the market maker to tip its hand to me so then I can use that information to go and then predict. We have the SMT. I would like to see these relative equal highs taken out tomorrow, But these can also be taken out. Come back in here, maybe meander a little bit in there, come back up. If we stall below here, I'm not like, yeah, you're looking for shorts. But then it's like the range from here to here. You know, you could catch shorts in here. Maybe look for buying up there. We don't even need to go there though, because we have little SMT. ES already went in there. We have order blocks. Let's just go higher. So I'm looking overnight. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we'll see what happens in the morning. And then upside we have here, this fair value gap, and we'll just work with what we have there. You got the wicks, and you know that's pretty much it. You got a 4-hour wick, yeah, we could keep that on there. Relative equal highs there. So I'm not too worried because the information given to me, it's gonna be able. I'm gonna be able to use it to form a trade, and that's the other thing is like, I don't even need to trade tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna build this the right way, and that's good. I like that. So the daily low could have already been made, and I wouldn't be surprised if this was the daily low. So yeah. But that is what I want to learn. I want to learn and I guess I'm gonna take out my notebook right now. Okay, is this my trading one? The reason why I like the position that I'm in now compared to how it was before, and maybe I'm gonna position the camera. I guess I'll just keep it on my face. It's all good. But the reason why I'm in a good position right now, because I'm looking at my journal and I already saw one thing. You know, it says 1% risk at $1,000, maximum 10 points. And I was putting these constraints. Okay, you have to have a 3-to-1, a 2-to-1, a 5-to-1, and the stop has to be super tight. So that means I have to get the perfect entry every time. And that's why I wasn't understanding, because most trades I had the correct understanding of where the market was going to go. I had the correct everything. And yeah, I was losing money and I was getting stopped out. And it was because I was being too hard on myself. I wanted to be perfect for every trade and every entry. And it's because I wanted to rush. I wanted to wow. Interesting. I'm very excited to write in this again because I haven't written in it in a while. Interesting. Okay. So I might just end the stream here, but it also wouldn't hurt to just keep it on as I talk. Because I'm going to be talking out loud, I'm going to be thinking, okay. 25 consistent slash what do I need so I'm going to just explain a little bit. Wow, there's a lot to say. And it's definitely going to take me a long time to write. Wow. I should be more consistent with these. Unfortunately, I am not. Ooh, I have some good things to write down. It is going to take me a long time, but it's what needs to happen. Okay. I'm probably gonna end the stream because I'm gonna have it in my journal. No need to have it in the stream as well. But yeah, I will see you in the next one, my friend. Goodbye.